We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
All right, how we doing, everyone? Titus here. Happy Bowman Draft Release Day. Happy National Holiday. Usually it's in December, but here we are, a little early January. Draft Release Day, love it. So let's start building our wall of wax, and then we'll get started. Good luck, everyone. Everyone's had a good day so far today. Hopefully hit some big cards. I think Amel's 5-caser was fantastic. So hopefully more of that later this evening. Do you have another player break that's going to drop tonight at I think 10:05? We're dropping pick your team first, but we'll drop another one tonight. And rip that tomorrow evening. So we'll run it back. Just gonna get these out and then we'll get them straightened out. Seriously, Brad. Some of us a favor. But yeah, thanks for some great fills so far today. I know Wisconsin crew still has plenty of draft fill-in for tonight if you want to do pick your teams, or they got that drafted team break. Jay's half case is better than Amel's 5 case. Hey, Amel's 5 caser is pretty good, so. Love to see the big hits coming out. Okay, so there's our, what used to be the jumbo cases, now hobby. It's kind of funny. Last year they said that they were going to go with the new names and call them hobby and jumbo, and then they were calling them like 2 different things in different places. And now they actually did make the switch this year to calling them hobby and jumbo versus jumbo and super jumbo. So that's why we put the number of autos in the description so that you know exactly what you're getting into. Let's see, maybe I'll hold off on delay for a second. Let's get the super jumbo. Oh my gosh, this thing is a brick. Absolute brick. Emil stinks. I don't know. Be nice. He's a Browns fan, but we still like him. Kai, who is that? Who do we need to find for the first time here? Let's see. Slide those over. And then last one here, we got Delight. Nick says we're gonna go for personal boxes. Nick, we don't have any personals available tonight. When we do have them, they're just on the app here, though. What are you looking for, Nick? Yeah, we had them available last night when we had a little bit more time, but busy day today with Bowman draft, and a couple other products came out today too. Got Lure Hockey breaking later. Yeah, I got like cardboard dust all over myself now. Opening those. But let's do this. Good luck. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome. It's been fun seeing a couple faces around that it's been a while. Alright. No snack packing box one. There you go, smart guy. Plates. I think I saw 2 plates so far from Jay. Nick's looking for some Mewtwo. Nick, I don't think I'll have any. Well, maybe. We'll see where stuff's at after I'm done with this. But this is gonna be like a 3.5 hour break, so it's gonna take until quite late in the night. But possibly tomorrow afternoon, if you'll be around. I'm sure I will do better on Petri for you. That's the plan, Orc Billy. Definitely the plan. I mean, if Abel can do it, we can do better. Here we go. Okay, nothing exciting so far. Dax, very nice. Set of 199. It's a great one to start off with. Flores Sky Blue. Sleeves out here. You got a Bizzle. Mustang says 4-hour break. No. Take it south of Zine. I'm quick like a cat. Of draft, are you asking, Bizzle? Or are you saying just in general? Take it south of Zine. Nice first auto there. So good first parallel, good first auto. Happy with that. Kevin Turley on the green. Oh, that's sick. Kim and Nitty. 50 out of 50. It's almost reminding me of like a Stadium Club. Need a Firehouse subs in Blaine? I do like Firehouse. I haven't had Firehouse in a while, actually. Chromatic ink on Kim and Nitty. No, I haven't ripped any draft Bizzle. Like that Turley color match. He wasn't even posting Bizzle, he was just sending them to us. Like, dude, aren't you supposed to be breaking? Orange paper, and it's a good one too. Xavier Nance. Some more sleeves. That is going to Owald. Yes, a solid first box here. Get some good names. And some nice color matches too. Dickerson super loading. I would love to hit a super of anybody. TBH. Eli Willits in action. AJ Russell out of 499. Maybe the numbered color paper. I'm just gonna sleeve for now. We'll top load in afterwards. A little bit of time. Nick Becker base auto. Rounding out box number 1. Auto wise at least. Mitch Voigt out of 150. Sean Episcope out of 250. I have not watched it yet, Bizzle. Sorry. Busy day today. Gurionic on the X-Fractor. And that'll wrap up box number 1. Good starts. Good start for us. Bizzle, it's always 2 or 3 business days for me to watch whatever gets sent. That would be cool, Nick. I'm in. Oz, whose rainbow are you planning on doing for this one? Almost 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, I got him beat at least. Where's the cheapest giant? One of the non-first Bowman guys. Pull up that football mixer to keep an eye on. 16 down, 16 to go. That's my next open break for after I'm done here. I got 16 in that, 19 in basketball, 11 in hockey. So looking really good. Again, those are gonna be late night breaks with this one being a 3+ hour break. Gold Bremner. Old closer mojo. Prestige Worldwide. Yeah, the names on the colors so far have been fantastic. I'll toss it in there for the closer mojo for now. Shintaro Mori refractor. Arias blue. Johnny Farmello sky blue. I feel like the refractors look really nice this year. Aaron Watson, the base auto. Almost the first alphabetical name. Second, there's an Aaron Walton in here too. It's gonna Reister. Sure, that was flipped over. Next auto, Ethan Hedges out of 499. Refractor ink. Other Holtz. Pretty Ebel refractor. Stash paper here. You just closed your eyes and grabbed one in Abel's break? That's dangerous. Bodine out of 99. Orange. Yeah, Ethan Hedges. Back-to-back Ethan Hedges. True orange this time, though. Happy with that. Let's see. Ethan Hedges. Coming out of box number 2. Hedges going to Flipper. So, not a huge name, but true orange first Bowman auto. We'll swap that into the mint for now. Good stuff. Quintero at 125 for the Dodgers. There's our friend Sloan. JD Thompson. X-Fractor. Top of that one. Yeah, I saw it was what, popcorn Ike auto ended up in the mint. Ike Irish. It's a heck of a name. Oh, we know what red is, Oz. Fair enough, Bizzle, fair enough. Yeah, it's nice you're able to get that done off of eBay. That saves you quite a bit. It saves you like 10%. Assuming it was still like PayPal. It's all good. Alright, sounds good, Bizzle. We had fun while it lasted. We got some good ones. We got a mitt. Ooh, is that red or is that insert? I'd have to throw the assist to Oz on this one. Might be red. Hagen Smith at a 125. Landon Hodge, Sky Blue. All right, and then autos right here is Josiah Hartshorn. Hartshorn? By Shorn. Oh, there you go, Bizzle. So you got some upside. Al, I did see your prediction. Super and snack pack. He's about average for a Team Titus Bowman 5K, sir. We're working our way up. We got orange, or I guess we started with gold, orange. Now red in box 3, super in box 4. Works for me. Josh Owens base auto. Lombard crystallize for Kai. That'd be sick. Crystallize are awesome. Kane Anderson refractor. Yeah, I think it's like the top 15-ish guys. We're gonna have sorting teams leaving up. They'll top load the top couple guys, and then obviously refractors of those players as well. We saw there on the green. Team Titus represent, Al. Go. All right. Oh, I think it is red. Hopefully it's ink too. I don't know for sure if it's ink yet. Drum roll, please. First red of the night for me. Oh my gosh, true red auto. Cody Miller. That's fantastic. Looks really good with the Braves uniform too. So red auto, 1 of 5. Who's got Cody Miller? Cody Miller going to Flipper. Didn't Flipper have the orange auto too? Oh my gosh, he did. 3 boxes in, we got true red and true orange for Flipper. Congrats, man. That's fantastic. All right. We'll see if my prediction comes true. Super in the next one. Keep working our way down. Crazy. That's cool too. Kyson Witherspoon on the college variation, Oklahoma. Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Zach. Crushed it with the Brewers. Let's see. Kyson Witherspoon going to Pete. I think he was one of the last couple spots to go as well. That's fantastic. I mean, Tate's nice, but the way this is going, suppose we had more Tate here, but. I mean, what's a snack pack? So snack packs are like, they're super tough to hit. I don't know if anybody knows what the odds are on them, but it's like a SSP pack that they add as an extra. It'll be like a box topper pack, and has a couple non-autos. Actually, I don't know how they did it for draft this year, but usually it's a couple non-autos and then 1 auto numbered to 5. So huge bonus. Emil did hit one in his 5K, if you want to go check it out, but they're kind of cool. And they're called snack packs because you get like one that's like a popcorn parallel, one that's a peanut parallel, ones that there's like bubblegum, one sunflower seeds. So they're super cool. I started doing those 2 years ago, maybe, or maybe in 24, but with like regular Bowman. Patrick Forbes at a 99, green grass. Andy Morales, X-Fractor. Added to hobby. This is what they've done historically. I'm assuming it's the same, that it's just in hobby. All right. Let's keep rolling with this crazy case. Oh, you have a Madej popcorn? That's awesome. I'm jealous. I've got, I think like 2 sunflower seeds of guys that I've done interviews with. That I scooped up. They're usually pretty tough to find. The non-auto ones are not numbered, but they're obviously still quite limited. Oh.
Titus, you created an enemy in Wurs.
Yeah?
Guess who he had last break?
Cody Miller?
Yeah. He said he liked Cody Miller because he kind of looks like poop.
Well, he should know better than to buy him an Amels and not mine.
Exactly. Maybe he'll jump in the chat later once he notices.
Yeah.
You don't need these spiders, right?
Nope, you can take it. Thank you. I sure do, Bizzle. Yeah. I have JD Dixon. I think I have the Titus Sissel too. I mean, there's a guy named Titus in the product. Like, you gotta grab some cards. He spells it wrong though. Is Bidet playing in the big leagues this year? That's probably a stretch. I think he's still pretty young, but I don't know. I guess he could finish the year in what, AA? I think he's still got a little bit of time. Schubart's. Could see like McGonigal. We should see Connor Griffin, some of these other top guys, but like at the very top of the prospect rankings, Bidet is probably the one that's the furthest away. Griffin Huggets. It's quite the stash. Tony Jimenez at a 199, but yeah, you never really know. These guys can push the envelope once they start getting to AA and AAA if they're crushing. Tony Jimenez at a 199 there. Weatherholt, especially after the Arenado trade, right? Should see. There's your first player alphabetically, Aaron Walton. Bichette's going to go to the Phillies. I got him on my Dynasty team. Probably be okay with that. Eldon Celestian out of 99. Max Clark is pretty young too, isn't he? That'd be a little bit more of a surprise. Guys rooting for Luke Adams. I've heard lots of good things about Luke Adams. I know BJ, who is around sometimes as Cappy, has become kind of friends with him since he came through Appleton with the Timber Rattlers. Well, it seems like everyone has good things to say about him. What's up, Nick? Welcome. Just pulling some heat over here. Go Twins, rally quick. That's true, Bizzle. That's true. Oh, we appreciate your presence, though. Oh, the paper on the bottom was flipped. But we had that earlier, too, I suppose. Oh, sick. What in the world? We're for sure hitting a superfractor. Theo Gillen, red in action to 5. So, first 4 boxes. 2 oranges, 2 reds. That's crazy. I don't know that he had a... Oh, he does have a spot. He's paired up with Carson Williams. Go to Ray Tenney. There you go, Ray. Didn't realize I was using the blue stands. These are the ones that we're missing one because Andrew took it. Corbin Dickerson out of 250. It's going to do like orange for the mitt. And then blue for the sides. Or we could just switch to the orange stands. Walcott X-Fractor. Nick needs a killing. All right. Let's do it. Oops. What case are we ripping right now? 1. We're half case in. Crazy showcase already. It's closed right now anyways, Bizzle. I could turn it on, but we close at 8, so it's just dark out there. This is Hobby. It's really confusing because this used to be called Jumbo, like this format, but they switched it this year. So now this is the Hobby format with the 3 autos. Caleb Wing out of 99. Why they decided they needed to change it, I have no idea. It's above my pay grade. Jake Cook got a 250. Zach's posting eBay links or something. Oh, I kid. Nate Snead's got kind of a cool autograph. Dayton Gray Orange. I would love to hit more orange of anybody. Also a cool name. Tayton. I think Irish was in the last break. Good one to hit there. Bizzle, I was trying to, man. Trying to. Glad we got in the hockey. Three in one case? What in the world? That's crazy. Well, if Jake can hit 3 in one case, I should be able to hit a couple in 5 cases. Mitch Voigt, $4.99. Dean Curley, refractor out at a $4.99. I guess I'm not looking super close at them, but the quality seems really, really nice on the autos in color this year. The cards feel a little bit different than the other Bowman products this year, but like the refractors are kind of popping, and they look really, really sharp. Tate Southazine, so hopefully it means that stuff's grades really well. So we always have a ton of stuff submitted this week for PSA submissions. So we get for bumping Tate off the showcase earlier. It's rolling. Tate Southazine. Plus you get tied because they got a dual auto. Going to ATL Braves. Okay. I am going to make this swap. It's an orange stand in the middle there. I don't know. It looks a little bit weird. I think it works. Another Ike Irish out of 199. Yeah, stained glass. Yeah, I think Topps calls them etched in glass or something. Essentially the Topps version of the stained glass. Azor Gonzalez, X-Fractor. Wraps up our next box there. Man, we haven't seen red in a while. Oh, I said I was just going to sleeve these. You know what? Let's just top load on. There's not that many. All right. A couple more down in football. Got 13 left there. It's a great fill. Looks like they got 10 left in that next pick your team. Yeah, so I don't have any more draft filling for tonight. I'll have some more dropping here at 10 o'clock to rip tomorrow afternoon with yours truly. But I do have football, basketball, hockey filling for post player break. And it looks like they're all feeling great. 13 in football, 18 in basketball, 10 in hockey. Zach Root at a 150. Color match. Murph Gray at a 125. Blake Mitchell, Sky Blue. Blake was buying up his own spot in our Pro Debut player break, so I was interested to see if he was going to grab himself again. JT Quinn and then nice auto Brady Ebel. It's got a sweet signature. I like that. Zach, did you hit any Ebel with Jay? He's got Brady Ebel here. Brady Ebel going to Brian D. Time for some JoJo. What's up, Justin? I was saving him for when he showed up. How about True Blue JoJo with the color match? My first Bowman auto. How about that? Eli Willits, there's your top chase. So Ebel and Willits. Of course, it comes in a box where we're just hitting base autos, but yeah, it takes the pressure off a little bit when you get the first one on the board. Going to Huskies forever. Huskies has been on a good run recently, so we'll see if we can keep adding to this. Unbump Dax. I know Dax is a great one to have up there, but Gonna need ink at some point. Be on the showcase. Just a couple ones top loaded. Yep, Huskies on the board. Refractor there. All right. Certainly was not without buying a couple spots. Yes, hit some fun stuff recently. Cooper Fleming. Good looking auto. I feel like there's a lot of guys this year that have just good looking autographs. Kind of unique. Good looking card there. Mason Morris out of 75. There you go, the man himself. Seaman Jr. Flamethrower. Willits Refractor. Professional Clown was actually my second guess, so I was on the right track. All right, I got this one and then one more box from case number 1 here. It's been a fantastic way to start off the break. Quintero to 100. Rodriguez on the sky blue. Mason Morris. Yep, good call, Chad. Good call. Yeah, I feel like usually the draft short prints, they use pretty recognizable photos, but yep, we'll keep an eye on those refractors. There's great. It's not the orange auto that we were looking for, or that he asked for. It's on the board for Xavier. We got a good start to the rainbow, Jake. On the Ford Proctors. Steel Hall refractor for Bizzle. Billy Carlson. What? I missed that. Mech to the Angels? Let's get a New Jersey. Andel Ricardo at a 499. Marcus Phillips next auto. Cash Mayfield on the Sparkle. We only had 2 of those in this case, so not numbered, but not easy to hit. JT Quinn, X-Fractor, X-Kilby. And on the last box of case number 1 here. There you go, Oz. You know he's not a Giant, right? I saw you grabbed a Sakura too, right? No supers yet. Jace had a couple plates. I'm in my first case here. I got a true red auto, a true orange auto, and a red insert. So I think we're going to hit at least 1 super fractor in this break. Yes, so we will have another 5-caser. It's dropping here in about an hour. And I'm going to break at 7 o'clock with Team Amel. I think the plan for tomorrow night is Amel's going to do the 5-caser and Nags is going to do singles. So be kind of double shifting, but just all Minnesota crew. I don't want to cap myself at 1, Jake. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. I think the last time that I actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. I hit the Jesse superfractor. I guess last time I hit a superfractor in a player break, maybe. In Cosmic, we hit 2 supers. The same case, actually. Cameron Maldonado at a 199. Bryce Cunningham is a card collector. Aiden West. Well, you better be around in an hour. Snag that Gage Wood spot this time around. Probably won't have more days with 2 player breaks in the same day, but we'll have plenty more player breaks over the next week or two. Probably beyond that, but at least the next week or two. Cameron Maldonado, purple at a 250. Oz. Anytime you hit a Giant player, it's 50-50 shot that it's Oz. Across any product. Yeah, Emil likes the easy breaks. Notably absent when we're doing the Heritage High number player breaks, but Jake, we changed to that like year and a half ago, maybe. But it's pretty straightforward. It can be any base card. Just gonna sell us something. Tibbs at a 499. It's kind of weird seeing Tibbs in the Dodgers uniform now, but it's now been with the Giants, Red Sox, and Dodgers. Oh, black at a 10. Riley Quick and Landon Vidorek. Stacking the auto. Interesting. But nice pack there. So now the color tally for the case is 2 red, 1 black, 2 orange, couple gold. Yeah, you don't have to sell us the Superfractor. Have to do it for a card. Let's see who's got Rally Quick. Go to GPK Card World. Aaron Watson, blue out of 150. Rojas to 150. Mason Peters on the X-Fractor. All right, so that was case number 1. I would say that was a successful first case. Very successful. Yeah, chrome base, Al, since paper is his own spot, but yes, it's a good deal. Show him what a spotlight looks like. I think he hit a spotlight, didn't he? It adds up, Jake, with all the Superfractors that I pull. It's weird seeing Luda Reese as an A too. A couple guys in here that it's their first card with the new team. Oliveto and Landon Hodge at 199. Yannick Sky Blue. You know, that's a good question, Xavier. I haven't seen what they're doing out of the gates this year. I would ask if any of my paper-based claimers are here, but they're probably busy sorting right now. Our local guys, definitely grabbing them. I wonder if this is supposed to be a cross on there. There's no T in his last name, so I would assume so. Griffin Huggins might have to pick one up. Going to Smart Guy Sports. Maybe we can hit him up and ask. Maybe I could have Sloan ask, actually. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, these are fantastic. Number out of 250, you got Gavin Killen. Achromatic base auto. Going to Nick Yo-Yo. Good stuff, Nick. Good stuff. Maybe I'll bump the Caminiti. I know the Caminiti's gold, but go with the bigger name. All night sorting party? Absolutely. Yeah, we got a couple people local that just crank them out. The orders have a couple cases in this one. Let me see. Yeah, looks like Mac has 2 cases and the Ordners have 2 cases, so they're both local. Paper's 129 in this break, but that's for the whole case of paper. That's not for a complete set. Complete sets go for less than that, but you get more than one complete set from a case. You get a lot more than that, actually. Ouch, out of 499. Lombardi. Base auto. Yeah, I think you get like, I could be wrong because I haven't done this in a while. I think you get like 6 to 8 of each player from a case. So essentially 6 to 8 complete sets, but I could be wrong. Maybe if one of those guys pops in, you can ask him. Madea out of 150, Brody Brecht out of 150. Ask him how the math works out. But yeah, I always tell people that there's maybe only one spot in all of our breaks that you can't lose on. Instant win spot, no matter what else comes out of the case, and that is the paper-based spots in Bowman. So we're looking for a guaranteed winner. Just takes a little bit of time, and that spot will always pay for itself. Landon Harmon, 12 of 50 gold paper. Dakota Jordan, X Factor. Some people love to sort Bowman paper. Some people would rather toss it in the trash. So it's not for everybody. It's part of the trade with Mick Abel. Future catcher. What's up, Brower? I don't think there's been any Pico yet. I don't remember seeing any. Al, is that like in multi-caser? There's no way you get that from one case, but... Yeah, for sure, Kai. For sure. I mean, you gotta time it well. But like schemes, you could have made a fortune on. Draft is probably the best one to do that on too, because it's really easy to say, okay, I'm gonna send in like the first rounders. Yeah, there's a lot of options that you can make money doing paper base. You can do player lots, you can do complete sets, you can just hold on to them and sell them as players get hot. Like, I had a case of 2020 draft paper, and then I think 2021 also. And like, as Spencer Torkelson got called up, I sold all the Spencer Torkelsons and so on. So if you just sort them out by player and then hold on to them, you can do really well too. Yeah, that makes sense then now. Nate George at a 250. JD Thompson. But yeah, you could also PSA the top, 15 guys from the products. Probably do all right on them. Mustang, I do not know when Field of Dream tickets go on sale. But yeah, I'm hoping that I get a chance to go to that again. Twins are playing, and then also the St. Paul Saints are playing. So I'll get a AAA team. We're starting to have some more just contacts within the Twins and players in the organization. So it would be really fun to be there. Last time they did Field of Dreams, Topps actually invited us to go down. Slawinski at a 75, so I got to do some content with them at the Major League game. Another Ike Irish at a 499. I don't know. I'm not sure, Xavier, how much tickets will be. I think it was last time for the MLB game was like $500 maybe. So like it was expensive, but wasn't terrible. I think the minor league game was like $50 maybe. Like it was kind of crazy how cheap it was. So I went to the minor league game with my dad, and then it was me and Ryan, Tom, Tom's son Trent, and I think just one of our customers maybe came with us. That was such a cool experience. Yeah, Mustang, you gotta go. It's totally worth it. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit different now that they've built a permanent stadium there. That's why they haven't done it for a couple of years. JD Dix at a 499. But it's such a cool experience walking through the corn out to the stadium. Ike Irish rolling right now. It's a little bit off center, but third Ike Irish auto. What card shows is Real going to that are coming up? We don't go to a whole lot. Well, we've got Minnesota Card Show is usually in April, so I think that is the next big one that we'll be set up at. Oliveto out of 125. Yeah, historically, we've just set up at, they do the Minnesota Card Show in the spring and the fall. Do both of those. We've done Fanatics Fest the last 2 years. Obviously, we do the National. We've done that for many years. And then there's also a big Milwaukee Card Show. Ryan Weideman. Grabs up our next box. Anyone else having the website crash after selecting a team? That is the first that I've heard of that. So hopefully nobody else is having that issue. Tim, if you want to do like a screen recording and send it over, that would be helpful for sending to the developers. If you also let me know like device and what browser and stuff you're using, can try to help out. Quentin was asking about red. We got Cody Miller on the True Red Auto. Also have Gillen on the Red in Action. Yeah, I haven't heard of any issues. The first thing that I would say to try is like just close the app and reopen it. You could also, like, if you're using the app, you could try going to like the mobile site. Next thing I would try is you could, like, if you're on Wi-Fi, you could go off of Wi-Fi or vice versa. Those are the easy things to try. Yeah, seriously, we had the true red and we had a true orange auto in the first 3 boxes of the break. So, kind of sick. One's in SOS mode. It's weird. I saw people talking about that Verizon outage. I don't really know too much about it, but I have Verizon and mine was working fine today. So I don't know. What are the details of the Verizon outage? So I've been living under a Bowman rock. Cunningham at 199. Okay, is it just specific areas? Sounds good, Chad. Say less. Golden Black Liqueurs. Trevor Cohen. Oh, that's a nice looking autograph. The $4.99. Like, these guys are taking some pride in their autos. Lamb King out of 99. Anthony Evanson base auto. I saw that, Nick. We claimed Vidal Brujan. Designated Mickey Gasper for assignments. Big upgrade. That sounds exactly like Negs, Jake. That's hilarious. Ethan Conrad out of 4.99. Billy Carlson base auto. There we go. I feel like we're hitting most of the big names, so we're knocking them out with at least one auto. Let's see. Billy Carlson going to Don Mega. Nice card. Cade Anderson. Okay, not auto. But here's a big one for another top player. Second pick? Third pick. Way off. Cade Anderson. Go Tigers. That's sick. Let's see. What are we bumping here? Maybe I'll just put up there with the South Azine. We'll do etched in glass. Stands there. Luke Dickerson blue. JoJo and the Yankees, dude. Yeah, Dax. We had some color of Dax earlier, but no ink yet. Corbin Dickerson. But we do have plenty of time. Not even halfway through case number 2. Quinn Young, green grass. Go Twins. Number to 99. Purple, Max Bellew. C-May, Sky Blue. Yeah, Ryan Mitchell out of 71. Let's go into Johnny. Let's bump that Nance. I mean, it's nice, it's orange, but it is paper, so bump that for now. Hey, we had enough stands. We could do the double-decker showcase now. Obermueller. The base auto. Best looking auto in the products. I don't know that I have a definitive answer yet, but I have been complimenting several of them. You might have to ask me again at the end of the break, but even that Obermueller looked good. I mean, he doesn't sign it like as clearly to read all the letters, but just aesthetically looks really good. I'm trying to think. I like the Brady Ebel. Uses the space well. Snead uses the whole space. Yeah, I like the Cooper Fleming. I don't know that I'd give him top honors, but and the Trevor Cohen looks good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Kuso at a $4.99. Orange paper, Stafura. Eli and Ebel. Yeah, Eli's looks good too. This one looks nice. Sean Gamble. Nice legible cursive. That one actually looks really nice. I'd put that up there. Gamble to Justin C. That's a good auto to hit too. It's also nice that some of the big names have the best looking autographs. Matt Barr to 125. Yeah, maybe some of Willett's lower numbered ones. I haven't seen them, but just speculating. It's got the makings of a good autograph. The worst one is the one in the mitts. Ain't that how it goes? Yeah, come on, man. Like, at least your low numbered ones. Gotta take some extra time on. Oh yeah, way more than that. I mean, think about it. Like the refractor ones are at a $4.99. Yeah, usually the players will tell us when when we do content, but I haven't got to ask anybody yet this year. Nothing yet, Bizzle. Nothing yet for you. I think there was maybe like a crystallized, but kidding. Too soon. Yeah, I've got a couple lined up. So I haven't done any yet with this year's guys, but we got a couple coming up later this week. Was kind of when the timing worked out. I'm doing one tomorrow afternoon. Trying to remember who it was. Dean Livingston. I'm doing tomorrow during the day from the Diamondbacks. I was trying to do Connor Essenberg today, but ended up having to reschedule. Came an idiot at 125. Yep, still on case number 2. We're just digging into the second half. This is the first box of the second half of it. Blitz refractor. Mason Neville. Nice true blue auto there. It reminds me of Matt McLean's autograph. It's true blue. So he's got Nate Neville. Sorry, not Nate Neville. Mason Neville. Jeff Renshaw. I said Jeff. Probably could have that up here actually. Maybe I'll bump the Witherspoon. It's cool college variation, but probably some numbered ink up there. It's your guy now, Bizzle. There we go. Dax Kilby. Another big name on the board. Our Reds player. Sorry. Oh, there's the Yankees, dude. Guess we need Seth Hernandez too. Anything Seth. Marcus Phillips at a $4.99. And another good one here. Gavin Fiend. A base auto. Zerwa. Purple. Gold Cameron Millar. Nice goatee. Don't see goatees like that very often. He's rocking it. Thorough. Sounds good, Bizzle. Sounds good. I got 6 left in that next pick your team. I got 13 left in football still, 18 in basketball, 10 in hockey. Lamb Canada 150 or Aniel Rodriguez 199. Andy Morales Sky Blue. You see me a base auto. Sounds like he throws just ridiculously hard. Touches triple digits. It's pretty good. Pretty good for a 4th rounder. Throwing 100 coming out of high school is pretty good. Can work with that. There's JoJo Parker, Justin. Good stuff. I'm trying to keep rolling with the numbered stuff up there, but obviously if we get something else for any of these top names, we'll go back and add them to the showcase. Not as much of the low numbered colors so far in this second case, but still a lot of the top names. Liam Doyle out of 499. Good one there. Nate Snead out of 99, and then Jimenez on the ink. Had what, aqua earlier? And blue. Some more top loaders. Yeah, that's sick. Shitaro Mori. That's awesome. On the final draft. Shitaro Mori going to Robak. Congratulations, Robak. What an awesome hit there. Let's see. We do that. Ellen Sailors on the True Blue. Grab some more top loaders. Let's finish off the box first. Aiden Miller X Fractor. All right, 2 boxes left here in case number 2. Yeah, they don't like technically do case hits in Bowman, but yeah, SSP. Those and the spotlights. What's up, Johnny? Let's see. Can't remember. It is not your guy in the mitts, but who do you got? Got Cody Miller red there in the mitt. Oh, you do have Mitchell though. Yes, that's probably the one that you're talking about. Yeah, you got Ryan Mitchell up there. Sparkle out of 71. You might have red here. To talk about there not being low numbered stuff. Number 3rd red. Absolutely, Johnny. Yeah, congrats. Luda Breeze at 100. Walcott Sky Blue. I think this is red. It looks like it's chrome, but it's kind of hard to tell. Orange. Still nice. Oh, sick. Dan Marino. On the refractor. I think there's base version of this too. So refractor with orange ink behind it. Tanner Franklin. Dang, what a pack. 25 of 25 there on Tanner Franklin. That is going to MSJR. Congrats on the true orange auto. And then Dan Marino. Laces out, Dan. Going to J.R. Birch. That's fantastic. So first Marino for me. Let's see. Maybe I'll bump the Bremner. We'll keep Shitaro up there. Oh, I guess we're going to have to bump something else, aren't we? Keep getting the low-numbered true color up there. That's sick. Nolan Sailors on the base auto. Why is he in this? Because he was drafted by the Royals. They've been doing that the last couple of years. They did, Elway last year, and then Tom Brady the year before that. Kind of fun extra chase. He's got autographs, too. Can't remember. Is it like a dream pick, or what do they call them? Yeah, dream draft picks. Kind of looks like Danny Noonan. Caddyshack. I think he was like a 4th rounder, so he's actually taken like fairly early. Actually, a lot of big time football players that got drafted that you might not know about. So do Google search sometime. You're at $4.99. Gurvich. I think during this season, people are speculating again that Kyler should go back to playing baseball. It's time. I've got a cool Russell Wilson. Oh my gosh, that's red. Billy Carlson, Axis red to 5. Whew. Okay, so we did get a red in this one. Let's see, Billy Carlson going to Don Mega. We had a Billy Carlson, I think, base auto earlier. Bumped the Theo Gillen red. Just gray at a 75. Pena X Fractor. One box left in this first case. Or not first case, second case. Caminiti on the sparkle. Mason Peters, sky blue. Josh Hammond on the base auto. Solid one there. Neville out of 199 and the true blue already. Aqua Lava. Oh, that's gonna be another auto. True orange Sean Gamble. Rammer out of 99. Gavin Fiend refractor out of 499. Sweet. And base auto already. Gavin Fiend. Bunch of Gavins in here. I think there's a couple of guys like that where it's like not like super common names, but there's like 3 or 4 guys with the same first name. Fiend to Jeff Renshaw. Nice refractor out of there. Yeah, Gavin Fiend, Gavin Killen, and Gavin Turley. Tyson Lewis out of 250. Hit the super refractor auto of him last year. Bowman draft. Insert. Cody Miller on the X Fractor. All right, and that'll do it for case number 2. Got a full, well, I guess only 2 rows are full, but we had 2 different people buy 2 cases of paper, so I'm gonna just label this one. Let's see, 2 cases of hobby paper going to Mac Enlow. I don't think so, BJ. I don't think on Arnold. Stick with the jumbos. Sorry, hobby. Hobbies. Gage Wood time. Let's do it. Yeah, we've been doing a good job knocking out big names. Let's look at a few. Sounds good, BJ. Sounds good. That's a good connection. Tell them to let me help put the word out. Hop on for an interview. McGonigal, the Sparkle. Hammond, Sky Blue. Nate Snead on the base auto. Murph. We got Murph Gray base auto. Fair enough, PJ. Fair enough. Tibbs out of 99. Cooper Fleming out of 499. Liam Doyle, good one there. Keep knocking out those top 10 names. Let's see. He's got Liam Doyle, 5th overall pick there. Rudy Danino. Nice hit, Rudy. It's at a 250. I didn't see it at first. I was like, where's the number? Kate Anderson. Out of 250. Malachi Witherspoon out of 199. Namala X-Fractor. Riley Kelly on the base auto. I think they posted a select this morning and it just didn't have any spots down and draft was flying. So historically, we've like basically done only drafts on draft release day. So we do have some selects. We'll probably give it a day or two and then try to run it like over the weekend or something. Really quick out of 71. Yeah, a little tough when everybody wants Bowman for on the baseball side. Really quick to GPK Card World. But I totally agree. Select Baseball has been really fun the last couple of years. Ton of color. Forbes out of 499. Yeah, we fit some really nice autos out of those too. I think it was actually good for Panini when they went to just doing the minor league guys and like the legends. Gonna embrace that. Orange Reamer out of 25, and then Dean Livingston out of 499. Yeah, just tough when it comes on the same day as like our most popular product of the year. But yeah, we will have some. But yes, we would prefer if they came out on different days. Yeah, I'm not sure when Topps Chrome Sapphire is for basketball. Those are going to be crazy. Matt Barr at a 250. Quentin Young X Fractor. It for sure could be. Yep. I was pretty busy today, so I didn't get to watch a whole lot of stuff get ripped this afternoon. I hit a nice Gavin Killen earlier. But yeah, I haven't seen anything crazy for him yet. These are fantastic. Excited to see some of the other photos. The rest of the checklist. Achromatic. We had a gold Caminiti Achromatic too. Wardo out of 150. T. Fisher. Bazana Blue. I'm going to go 5 off on football. Just keep that one moving. 13 left. Our first break after the player break. Looks like Wisconsin Crew's got 3 left in their next draft PYT. It's a little bit different, Tinez. You do get color in there too, so a little bit different. You get, let's see, how many cards total? 1 10-card pack. So 3 autos, usually like 3 parallels, a couple refractors, and insert or something. Yeah, so kind of like HTA, but then they added like some base color and chrome. Yeah, it's much better now than it used to be with like literally just autos. They were fun to break, but they were very skunky, obviously. Even as a 12-box case. Now 6-box case, but you get all kinds of color. Without the base paper. Salas at 125. Petri, Sky Blue. I think that's a new name for us. Jordan Yost. Sick. Bryce Rayner. Chromatic out at 250. Super cool. Bryce Rayner is going to go to Ambrosia. Kenny Anderson refractor there. Jason Cunningham out of 499. 10:03. So my pick your team for tomorrow afternoon should be up and filling. Next player break should be dropping here, and in just a minute, next Bellew. Spotlights. Yeah, that's sick. Put it up there on the showcase. Billy Carlson. Axis red earlier, and now Spotlights. I think we also had a base auto. That's awesome. Let's see. Billy going to Don Mega. Good stuff. See if we can find that base auto. I think it was. Oh, look at that. I pulled like right to it, basically. Nick Becker at 125. Aqua Reptilian. Yeah, those spotlights are fantastic. They used to be like really easy to hit, and now they've made them into SSP inserts. Renel Rodriguez, Jackson Wiggins, X-Fractor. All right, let's keep on rolling. Tyler Bremner, fantastic. So we had gold refractor, non-auto earlier. That's the first ink for, I believe, our closeout spot. Let's see who grabbed him. Bremner going to Prestige Worldwide. Stuff. Ethan Conrad blue. 2 autos in that stack. This color match. Should have 150. Probably could have that one on the showcase. We got Ethan Conrad going to Angry Bowler. Maybe I'll bump the Shitaro Mori final draft. Get that up there. I like that true blue. Aiden West out of 499. Landon Harmon out of 199. New name there. Yeah, so there are like 5 Landons in here. Let me look. Yeah, Landon Harmon, Landon Hodge, Landon Vidorek. So 3. Landon Harmon going to Shiny Gray. Seth Hernandez, we'll take that out of 100. Cool. Like that metal parallel. Steel for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Steelers. Jay Shores. It's in a weird spot. It's just base refractor. I don't think there's been any more autos, Xavier. I think there was some color. I can't remember if it was like yellow or what. That's nice. Dax yellow. I feel like it was yellow. I think yellow and then that base auto. Nice Dax. Some nice names on the parallels again here. Nate George Sky Blue. Chicks earlier this year. Four boxes left here in the last hobby case. Like orange there. Baby paper. It's hard to tell. Ryan Mitchell base auto this time. Getting the sparkle earlier. It's going to Johnny. Oh my gosh, 4 of 10. Wow, we gotta hit the super now. That's crazy. Red out of 5, black refractor out of 10 in the same break. Billy. Let's see. Billy Carlson to Don Mega. I should know by now. That's crazy. There was Sparkle. Rodriguez X-Fractor. Max Williams base auto. Haynes on a 499, good one there. Blitz refractor. Let's see what this orange is. Yeah, just paper. But black refractor and orange paper in this this box. Marcus Phillips on a 25, 0 out of 100 behind it. Always good 8 orange. Seth Hernandez on the sky blue. Ethan Petrie, fantastic. He's got a nice autograph too. Of course, ran out of top loaders right as I was hitting a good one. Let's see. GCF Sports Cards. There you go. Beauty. And it's not letting you claim them, or what? What's going on in that 5 caser? Looks like people are getting through. Crashes at checkout. Interesting. Try. You're in the app on your phone? And what kind of phone do you have? Yeah, that's super weird. First thing I would try is I would go to just like Safari or like whatever browser you use. Try doing a checkout on mobile web. gold. Johnny Farmello. Yeah, that's super weird, Chuck, because we haven't pushed any updates for a couple of weeks, as far as I know. Yeah, it could be a little slow just with a ton of traffic on the drop, but it shouldn't be that crazy. Josh Owens at a 125. I mean, that's the third one. It's not like it's the first draft drop. Jordan Yost, Sky Blue. Tony Jimenez at a 499. Eli Willits. Uh-oh, looks like his pen was running out or something on this one. But yeah, we'll take another Eli Willits. Yeah, good to know, Chuck. Good to know. Thanks for letting me know that worked for him. Yeah, still weird. I mean, you shouldn't have to do that, but I'm glad that it worked. Yeah, I'll try going to the mobile site first. And then if that doesn't work, you can do the Wi-Fi toggle or uninstall. 100% Amel's fault. Yep. Definitely broke something. Yeah, looks like quite a few people are getting through though, so maybe it's just a little bit slow. Good, above my pay grade. Turley got a 499. Briggs McKenzie writes the whole thing out. Love that. Good work, Briggs. There's variation. Kate Anderson. Cool. That was like at the front of all the chrome, so that was easy to spot. Go Tigers, I think. At Cade. Tyson Lewis. Watson out of 150. Farmello X Fractor. Johnny just got through with some players. I mean, it is Amel's break if you have your filter set to block you from entering Amel's breaks. That's probably Oz's problem. We gotta discount basketball too. Just keep all those moving. Yeah, all the big ones sold in basketball, so just the cheap ones left for the most part. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's what good times. That's what a lot of people were just saying. So a lot of people are getting through. I was saying the first thing that I would try is going to the mobile site, but otherwise, Chuck was saying that uninstalling the app and reinstalling it then worked. So it's super weird because there hasn't been any updates or anything. But if it's working, then I'm gonna tell people to do it until I have better information for you. Yeah, let me send Emil a message real quick. See if he can help. Let's see. All right. Sent that over to Emil and our project manager on the app. Yep, that's the mobile site. Thanks for dropping that in there, Oz. Yeah, if stuff is or isn't working for you, let me know, because that'll help me troubleshoot anybody else that's having the same issue. Dean Curley base auto. Gold Wave. Ethan Hedges, man. The rainbow starter. Yeah, True Orange and then Gold Wave. I think Flipper had Hedges. Good stuff. Rojas set of 499. Yeah, we did, Adam. We have a separate software company though that is like technically the software owner, but it's us. We are Uncommon. But yeah, now we've essentially created copies for a couple other breakers. There's nice Jamie Arnold. So a couple other breakers have like essentially licensed the Uncommon software from us. Nice Jamie Arnold. That's spot on, Jake. I decided Emil had messaged back. It sounds like there might be something going on with AWS, like across the board. Jamie Arnold going to eCordana. So if Amazon's having issues, then might not be able to do anything about it for a short amount of time. Shawnee Youngerman. What a 250. Flores X Fractor. Tony Jimenez at a 199. Pico. Go for some chips in Pico right now. Have some in the fridge. All right, one box left here in this jumbo case. There's no other way to do it good times. Like I can't manually assign spots or have you pay another way. So, ooh, Ooh. Yeah, if you haven't already, I would try going to the mobile site, which Oz linked right there. Come on, a snack pack. In the last hobby box. Let's go. So let's do that at the end of the box here. I said, love to see that. Wakey, wakey, Jakey. Snack time. Seriously, Mustang. Sank to the bottom. Great timing. Cody Miller to 99. Jack Gurvich on the yellow ink. Let's see. Jack Gurvich going to Flipper as well. Man, Flipper picked some good ones. You got Gage in that the next one. Nice, nice. Yeah, it'll be really interesting once we start seeing the sales on some of the autos of these guys. I was shocked how well some of these autos end up selling out of the gates. It's like, man, these spots seem expensive, and then you see a blue auto go for $700. It's like, whoa. Jackson Wiggins out of 99 green paper. And obviously, once there starts being more sales data on the autos of these guys, we'll start adjusting the pick your player pricing. Tanner Franklin out of 199. Orange up there. Kate Anderson, purple out of 250. Yes, Royster, there has been at least one or two Aaron Watsons. Maybe auto and some color. Yes, we fit both of the Aarons at the top. Mason McKinney. Johnny, there's still plenty more. Yeah, so has anybody that was having trouble checking out now been able to check out? Or all of those people still having issues? Let me, once we get through this, I keep feeling my watch vibrating that I'm getting messages from those guys, so. Okay, here, hold on. I just read this last one. It says, let's see. PayPal says they cleared an issue about 15 minutes ago, affected Venmo, debit cards, and some other checkout stuff in North America. They claim it is cleared now. Disruption, not outage, so not every transaction. Okay, so maybe just try again as PayPal's getting back up and running. Gabe Davis, Sky Blue. Robert says was able to check out with Apple Pay. Okay, that's good. Good to hear. Some people are getting through now. Of course, they had to have issues right as the break was dropping. Okay, so the last action from our hobby case. I'm gonna record this. We have a snack pack. So let's get blank out here. See what we can find. So 4 cards in here. Should be 1 auto unless they changed the format. Oh yeah, Dax right on top there. Love that. So 4 cards should be 1 of each snack variety, and 1 of them being an auto out of 5. So Dax Kilby starting us off here. Cover up the next one. Beautiful bubblegum parallel. So the non-autos are not numbered, but obviously very short printed. Congratulations on that, Dax. All right, card number 2. Peanuts, Aiden West. Yeah, I love to see the first Bowmans on these. Aiden West Peanuts. Popcorn. I can't remember if it's auto on the back or auto here. Looks like not auto here. Patrick Forbes. Hopefully they have guaranteed auto. I remember last year we hit one with Ryan Sloan when he was on as a guest and there was no auto in it. So popcorn, Patrick Forbes. I'll go through names on all of these once we get through. Last but not least, Sunflower. Yes, Sunflower auto. Kane Kepley. That's fantastic. 5 of 5 on the Sunflower Seeds auto from the Chicago Cubs. That's awesome. All right, Kane Kepley. Let's go into J.R. Birch. Sick hit there. Let's see. Maybe bump Kate Anderson. He's got some nice stuff, but no ink up there. So we got the 2 and the image variation as well. All right, and let's go through names on these other one. Patrick Forbes. Going to Owald. Oh, the last couple spots to go. Aiden West. Going to Flipper. And then Dax Kilby. Going to Huskies Forever. Good stuff, Huskies. Let's see, where we want to put this one. I guess he's got Willets. We could just do together there. Awesome. Good stuff. First snack pack of the year. Or of the Bowman draft. Slide these over so that we're centered again. Okay, so that does it for hobby. We've got Super Jumbo, or formerly Super Jumbo, now Jumbo, with 5 autos per box, and then the Delight as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go every other. So we got 6 boxes of each. Let's start off with Jumbo, and yeah, we'll just go every other. Can you go back to the no tax days? Yeah, legally required now. It's actually really interesting. Each state has their own like threshold of like how much sales you need to do in the state before you're required to collect sales tax. So I think we don't have to charge it everywhere, but most states now we are over that threshold and are required to. And it's actually illegal to build it into the price because some places we have to collect sales tax, some places we don't, and you have to charge it as a line item. I guess I don't really need blanks on these. I don't know. Usually all the autos are in the same half. What I'd like to do in the past is just stack them. Not to do all 5, but let's do 3 and 2 maybe. This is my first box, like I said, I'm not sure which side the autos are going to be in. Yes, we certainly are over the threshold in New York. So yeah, I think the first ones that we had to charge for were like Minnesota, obviously, and Wisconsin, and then yeah, like New York, Texas, California, all the really big ones. You can send Co and Luke Lacourse at a 199. And should just be base girl there. Yes, Justin, we had one JoJo, just a base auto earlier, but we are on the board with JoJo. Turley got a 125. Kai says no sales tax in Oregon, or just in general, they don't have sales tax. I think isn't that why I ship my cards as Oregon address? Yeah, so each state actually has like their own, they set their own threshold. So some are like number of transactions, some of them are dollar amounts. Guzman out of 499. So then we have to collect and pay sales tax to like all these different states. Well, luckily there's software that like automates that. But yeah, super complicated. You can though, if you have like a resale ID in your state, you can file that with us, and we can like set your account to not have sales tax. So it's kind of nice. It's super easy to get that in Minnesota. If you're reselling any of your cards, then you're eligible for it. But I think I'm legally required to say that I'm not a accountant or tax professional. You should speak to them. AJ Russell, True Blue. Going to BK Pratt's. But yeah, I know we have a lot of people that have those resale IDs on file with us. Lambkin out of 499. So I have that. It's really nice to be able to, buy on eBay and other places with no sales tax. And then at the end of the year, you just have to like submit something. Riggs McKenzie at a 199. Let's go, Kai. Let's do it. I don't know which insert he's got autos up, but let's find it. Chase Shores, purple out of 250. Not right off, Kai, but yeah, if you're doing breaks, then the cost of entering the break would be cost of goods. So you can offset the money you get from selling the cards. So yes and no. Again, not a CPA. Wow, that is well centered. What in the world? It's almost not a first Bowman. Devin Taylor at a 250 there. Oh, sick. We got a final draft here. Can't tell who it is yet, but. Hey, where's Bizzle? Who needs an autograph? Sick. Final draft Steel Hall. Good stuff. Oh, Emil hit a crystallized earlier. No crystallized, but got a nice one there. Case and Cunningham, great auto there. He's sleeping. He'll come back later. Yeah, last night he was hanging out and then left. And while he was gone, I was able to hit him a Shadir Sanders patch auto out of Immaculate. Livingston there in the base auto. That's our first Super Jumbo box. Pretty solid. Connor says Jay had some great Bowman drafts. Yeah, Abel's 5K was great. Product looks really solid. So, been happy with what we've seen so far. Super happy. All right. Let's see. I just want to flip back because I was still on that player break. It's like still 13 left in my football PYT. I'll keep watching that. Let's do our first box of Delight. Not quite as many cards in this one. Yeah. Assume that's... Oh, is that going to be a insert out of there? Yemen out of 99, Rojas, and Essenberg out of 150. I'm going to assume that it's autos right in front of the three parallels. Kane Kepley, okay, so maybe not. Maybe just insert there. Kane Kepley at a 250. Hit the sunflower seed auto earlier. Gray at a 99. The draft dust is flying. Let's see, who's asking about Gray? Xavier, there you go, buddy. Man, maybe we could get that up on the showcase. I'm just going to stash it for now. Cade Anderson, nice. Go Tigers. Tigers. The base out of there, having a great break. And then Billy Carlson. Back to Super Jumbo. Oh, we're for sure going to Gage Wood. I don't think there's a pack out there that has more cards than these. Quick drink here. So let's go 10 off in this football. All right. Aaron Walton out of 75, the yellow reptilian. I think I breathed in that draft dust, Oz. Killing X Fractor. Grota Grauer, nice, out of 99. Got to do some stuff with him last year. I got to go to Arizona Fall League this year. Sloaney out of 99 and Medea 499. Don't know if Sloan will be going after his rainbow. It's gonna be the death of me, Oz. Years of chrome dust. Alright, getting into the autos here. Grant Richardson out of 150. Malachi Witherspoon on the base auto. Yeah, I told Amel, I said, really, Sloan? Unassigned? Ethan Frey, very nice. First Ethan for us. Need some more top loaders. Through a whole case of top loaders. Huskies, it sounded like PayPal was having some issues, but it sounds like they're like mostly resolved now, so I would keep trying. It sounds like everybody that's having issues for the most part has been able to get through. Then Frey going to Log Chop Supernova. I know some people said they ended up doing Apple Pay and that worked. Mason Morris, green out of 99. Good time, still can't get through. Yeah, I sent it over to the kind of like lead developer and to Amel. The message that I had seen was that PayPal was having issues, but that it was kind of worked out. There's like 26 players or something that are unassigned. In this one, players that don't have their own spot. So they're kind of all lumped into one. You get all of those players. 0 out of 150. Yeah, there's not any other way to purchase. So if you've tried going to the web version, it's still not working, and tried uninstalling, I just have to give it a little bit. I wish I had a better answer for you, but if it's not something that's broken on our end, and like it's PayPal or AWS having an issue, then there's nothing we could do about it until they fix their end. So it sounds like they went in and everything's good on our end. From the messages that I've read. Oh yeah, another Petriotto coming up here. Bizzle were here, he'd say no peeking, but sitting right on top there. It's got a nice autograph. Yeah, it's weird. So it sounds like AWS is having, or has had some problems tonight, and also PayPal has had outages. Dean Moss, 499 of 499. Who needs the my first Bowman auto when you can hit 499 of 499? Here you go. All right, full 5-row of chrome. Look at that. New 5-row for us. Yeah, it's almost worse when it's something that's like another company's problem that is affecting us. If it's something broken on our end, then we can do something about it. I mean, we used to deal with it on Facebook. Like Facebook would literally just go down for a whole day. What do you do then? Pena Prize Prospects, Middleton 250, Jenkins 150, Jimenez 75. There's a nice one. Kason Cunningham out of 150. The Mojo ink. Sweets had what base auto earlier? Kason Cunningham. Going to Kevin Gelfand. I said Kevin. Yeah, Connor, it happens. It totally happens. Josiah Hartshorn with base and green autos back to back here. A jumbo. At least it went down after we filled this one. So we can spend most of the night ripping this. Hopefully it gets fixed so that we can still get everything in tonight. Arias Sparkle. Yeah, it's probably just going to depend on these payment issues getting resolved. Everything was looking good, but if people can't check out, then that makes it really tough. Dean Moss at a 100. Jerry Ritchie at a 199. Chase Shores, base auto. Jake Cook. That's new name for us. JD Thompson out of 50 gold paper. Nate Snead, base auto. Bradfield, another one that's way off center. So maybe a couple of those purples just got miscut. It's pretty yellow there at a 4.99. Harbaugh to the Giants, interesting. Jacob Morrison, base auto. Connor Essenberg, base auto. As you probably all see the next player, you got a little bit of a bat on the top there. Bat going right into his foot. Last thing, you got Connor. You got Connor in this one. Saying earlier, we were trying to find a time to do an interview tonight, but didn't quite end up working. It wasn't available until after I had to go live here. So hopefully can do one with him over the next few days. Duno, Lodis at 125. Easton Carmichael at 150. Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated is the new Shams. The Shams of the NFL. Wojbomb. Mason Morris at a 150. The Blue Wave. Morrison, gotcha, Mustang. Nice green auto for you then. Max Williams at a 150. And Kyson Witherspoon, nice. Yeah, college variation of him earlier. Might be the first Kyson auto, though. Let's see. Kyson Witherspoon to Pete's. Let's hit Pete's. Oh my gosh, that one's even worse. Walker Jenkins out of 250. Might sell for more though, as that bad of a miscut. Elwanger, Liam Doyle, nice at a 99 in the green grass. Big name there. Oh my gosh, of course. Of course, out of 10. Black crystallized Billy Carlson. What in the world with all these inserts? Absolutely ridiculous. Who had him? Don Mega? I think it was Don Mega. Billy Carlson to Don Mega. Just absurd. Black crystallized to 10. Spotlights. 1 base auto. Red axis to 5. Black axis to 10. Crazy. Willits refractor. Brady Elwell, another base auto. Sick. Going to Brian D. Tate Southazine on a 75. Bremner out of 499. Sick. Getting part of that closeouts. For Prestige, I think. Yep, Prestige Worldwide. Aaron Walton base auto. Dean Curley at a 100. Jason Morris at a 150. Zach Roots at a 125. Yeah, you can tell people are still having issues because there's been like 10 different people that have had spots in their carts in football, and the spots are not going down. Zach Roots on the True Gold Auto at a 50. 40 of 50. Awesome. Going to Smart Guy Sports. Great one to hit there. I could probably be on the showcase, but I'm going to leave it. Really quick at a $4.99. Pico, I think first Pico auto. Had some color, but first ink there. Great name. JD Thompson out of 250. Malcolm Moore 125. Pico out of 50. Dean Curley out of 99. Green Lava. Aaron Watson base auto. And Sean Gamble. He's got a nice autograph. Refractor at a $4.99. All right, 2 boxes of each left here. Let's do it, Kai. Taking it down to the wire here. JD Dix, gold out of 50. Celestian Fritton out of 99. Mason Neville, 2 of 10. Black X-Fractor there. So we had a couple good autos of him earlier. Going to Jeff Renshaw. Ike Irish. He's had a decent amount of ink. At least 3, maybe 4, because I think we had 2 in one box. I think that might actually be the 4th. Matthew Miura out of 499. Refractor auto. Slade Caldwell 499. Zerwa. Oh my gosh. Easton Carmichael. Those purples, man. Walcott 150. Harmon 499. Just thinking as I saw this sky blue because it's kind of close to the color. No redemptions we've seen. Doesn't mean that there's not any, but go search 5 cases without seeing any is fantastic. Usually there's a couple of insert guys at least that are redemptions. Oops. Base chrome in the wrong stack here. Gage Wood, there he is. Blue Wave auto at a 150. Let's see. Gage Wood going to Jake 23 Hogs. Okay, I just had a couple spots go in football, so somebody got through. Matthew Fisher, last auto here from this jumbo. So hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully that means stuff's working. Two delights, one jumbo box left. Yep, like that. Red X-Fractor. So it'll be our third auto out of 5. Dean Curley out of 50. Cooper Fleming out of 250. Dax out of 125. Going to Huskies. I think I should go to the bottom on the red here. Red X-Fractor. Caden Bodine auto behind it. And Zach Root. Good ones there. All right, Red X-Fractor auto is Anthony Anson. So second red auto, third auto out of 5 with the sunflower seeds. Sick color match. Anson going to Johnny Badger. Good stuff. Let's see. Tough choice. I think I'm gonna bump that Ryan Mitchell. there. All right, box of each left. Tyson Lewis, George Lombard. Got some Lombard color at least. Bazan out of 199. Cameron Nelson, blue at a 150. That's sick. Cade Anderson, in action auto. Number to 75. Well, I guess we could have or should have kept him on the showcase. Remember, Go Tigers has Cade Anderson, so nice break. We'll pull him out as part of the recap and do him at the end with the showcase. Nolan Schubart's. Base auto, I think that's a new one. Reamer to 499. Max Williams base auto. And 5 autos left. Sick. Gavin Killen. Etched in glass. Third etched of the break. Gavin going to Nick Yo-Yo. Fantastic. JT Quinn, green paper to 99. True blue Obermueller to finish. Look at this card trimming. Mitch Voits out of 99 green reptilian. A little bit of like a surface issue there. Yeah, overall the qualities looked really good on stuff. Obviously I'm not closely inspecting it for PSA, but not really noticed much. Besides those purples that are way off center. Looks like everything's in pretty good shape. Oh my gosh, another red. Red lava coming here. Set these down. Red lava. Looks like a hitter. Jake Monroe, 5 of 5. So true red X Factor, red lava. Love it. Jake Monroe going to Corey. Beautiful color match on that. Oof. It's getting tough out here. That orange Tanner Franklin. Need that double decker showcase. All right, last auto of Jumbo. Purple. Jordan Yost on a 250. All right, last, but hopefully not least. Is that back-to-back red X Fractors? That is ridiculous. Billy Carlson, Yandy Morales, Melendez, Lombard, and Culpepper. So 6-box case, 2 red X Fractor autos out of Delight. Holy smokes. That is pretty good. That's pretty good. Reds out of 5. We've got a lot of red up there. And what's up, Fake Amel? Kevin Fiend. That is Refractor out of 250. Charlie Condon prize prospects. Adonis Guzman out of 99. So base auto, he's got a nice autograph. And then red X Fractor. Mitch Voigt, sick. 1 of 5 Mitch Voigt. That's crazy. We did 3 red autos there at the end. Woo. Pretty good. Mitch Voigt's going to Andrew James. That's fantastic. I think I gotta keep the true red in the mitts after all this, but bump the Ethan Conrad true blue. And nice color. That's crazy. So we had 5 autos out of 5 in this one. So averaged 1 a case. We had 1 hobby case that didn't have an auto out of 5, and then the Delight case had 2 make up for it. So no 101s, but 5 out of 5s, it's like the same thing, right? It reduces to a 101. Let's go ahead and recap. I'll start off with X Fractors here. Unnumbered. Lewis, Celestian, Elwanger, Bellew, Killen, Kyo, Makane, Flores, Farmelo, Rodriguez, Shores, Wiggins, Young, Namala, Miller, Pena, Miller, Vidoric, Cook, Dickerson, Whiteman, Jordan, Peters, Quinn, Seaman Jr., Gonzalez, Walcott, Morales, Thompson, and Yannick. Sparkles, Lombard, Arias, Watson, Lewis, Zerwa, McGonigal, Caminiti, Oliveto, Mayfield, and Schubart. Sky Blue. Davis, Cone, Yost, Hernandez, George, Petrie, Fisher, Hammonds, Peters, Walcott, Morales, Quinn, Seaman Jr., Gonzalez, Thompson, Yannick, Cunningham, Rodriguez, Mitchell, Franklin, Huggis, Hodge, Farmelo, and Flores. Paper color. Yeah, Deli, it seems like it's nothing on our app, but it seems like PayPal and Amazon have had some issues tonight, since it's causing a lot of people to not be able to check out. So I wish that I had a good answer on how to fix it, but it sounds like it's something out of our hands right now. So hopefully it gets resolved, but I got no clue on when that might be. Yeah, we've had a couple people still be able to get through, but it seems like a lot of people can't check out. It sounds like some people had luck using Apple Pay instead of PayPal, but then other people aren't even getting that option to load. All right, out of 499 Sky Blues, we got Russell, Voigt, Tibbs, Ricardo, Sneed, Vouch, Conrad, Dix, Phillips, Cusso, Miura, Doyle, Forbes, Fleming, Nance, West, Cunningham, Turley, Rojas, Madej, Lampkin, Guzman, Ebel, Reamer, Harmon, Caldwell, Riley Quick. Blue at 150, Roots, Rojas, Lampkin, Bazana, Watson, Richardson, and Morris. Did they not do purple paper, or do we just randomly not get any purple paper? Maybe it's only in the megas or something. Greens out of 99, Kesso, Badine, Raymer, Wiggins, Quinn. Gold paper, Harmon and JD Thompson. Orange paper, Stafura, Nains, good one there, and Marcus Phillips. All right, chrome color. Yeah, just a couple. Let's try to sort these out real quick as best we can. So many parallels here. All right, so I guess we'll start off with some of these inserts. We got refractors on a 250, Cade Anderson and Charlie Condon. I'm going to pull out all the Cade Anderson stuff too. And then a couple of mini diamond inserts on a 150, Mitch Voigt, Franklin Arias, and Jesus Madej. Just put Voigt up there too. Purples on a 250. Ebiscope, Southazine, Dickerson, Cook, George, Bellew, Zerwa, Lewis, Barr, Youngerman. Ken Anderson, Devin Taylor, Rojas, Middleton, Bradfield, Duno, Jenkins, Thompson, Carmichael, Fleming, and Morales. Out of 199, Irish, Dax Kilby, Maldonado, Hodge, Cunningham, Rodriguez, Witherspoon, Jimenez, Sime, LaCourse, Livingston, Ritchie, and Bazana. Out of 150 Blues, Arias, Watson, Brecht, Dickerson, Sailors, Wardo Tate, Essenberg, Zerwa, Jenkins, Carmichael, Walcott, and Cameron Nelson. Out of 125, Hagen Smith, Quintero, Murph Gray, Oliveto, Barr, Caminiti, Becker, Salas, Owens, Turley, Lodis, Roots, Moore, and Melendez. Out of 100, Quintero, DeVries, Hernandez, Zerwa, Moss, and Curley. Out of 99, Turley, Celestian, Forbes, Wing, Lampkin, Young, Sneed, Tibbs, Rodriguez, Flores, Miller, Yemen, Sloan, Grota Grauer, Doyle, Fritton, Voits, and Lombard. Out of 75, Quinn, Morris, Lewinsky, Gray, Kilby, Walton, Jimenez, and Southazine. Out of 50, Golds, Millar, Bremner, Farmelo, Dix, Cone, and Curley. Orange out of 25, Sean Gamble, Jacob Reamer. Gamble actually had a really nice break. He's a solid one. Black out of 10, Riley Quick and Mason Neville. Red out of 5, Theo Gillen. And some other SSP stuff here. Killen on, well, actually, let's start these up quick. Hold on. All right. Etched in Glass, Kate Anderson, Tate Southazine, and Gavin Killen. Final draft, Shotaro Mori and Steele Hall. College variation, Kyson Witherspoon, Kate Anderson, image variation. Snack packs that didn't make it up there, Aiden West, Patrick Forbes. All right, base autos. Guess so. Max Williams, Schubarts, Mitchell, Badine, Fisher, Zerwa, Irish, Watson, Cone, Walton, Ebel, Witherspoon, Essenberg, Morrison, Sneed, Cook, Shores, Hartshorn, Petrie, Frey, Witherspoon, Kate Anderson, Livingston, Cunningham, Voits, Shirley, McKenzie, Williams, Bremner, Bellew, Yost, Kelly, Doyle, Gray, Sneed, Hammond, Sailors, Gurvich, Jojo Parker, Sime, Fiend, Dax Kilby, Sean Gamble, Obermueller, Ainson, Irish, Kent, Lombardi, West, Phillips, Gray, Morris, Ebel, Irish, Sneed, Quick, Walton, Southazine, Owens, Hartshorn, Watson, and Becker. All of the base autos onto the numbered ones. Do this again. Didn't have any of the black refractors. Did they do those again this year? That was one of my favorites. Or maybe it's just the yellow now. I think they were out of 75 before, right? All right, start with some insert autos here. Love that Achromatic Kimoniti Gold out of 50. Achromatic Rainer and Killen. And then in action, Kate Anderson out of 75. All right, refractors out of 499. Hedges, Curley, Vidoric, Cohen, Irish, Fiend, Livingston, Jimenez, Moss, Bremner, Gamble, and Mura. A couple good ones in there. Purple out of 250, Maldonado, Huggis, Arnold, Shores, and Yost. 199, Jimenez, Neville, Harmon, McKenzie, and Tanner Franklin. Blue out of 150, Fleming, and Neville, Jimenez, Petrie, Russell, Cunningham, Morris, Williams, Gage Wood, Zach Roots, and Ethan Conrad. True blue, nice one there. Green out of 99, Morris, Gray, Hartshorn, Curley, and Guzman. Yellow to 75, Gurvich. Sparkle out of 71, Riley Quick, Ryan Mitchell. Good one there, Ryan Mitchell. Gold out of 50, Zach Ruitz. Very nice. Orange, true orange, Tanner Franklin. Okay, on to the showcase. Well, let's start off with Kate Anderson here, who I didn't technically have on the showcase, but absolutely crushed. In action out of 75, base auto variation. Etched in glass, purple out of 250, and refractor draft night out of 250. I was going to Go Tigers. Then on to the actual showcase. Kane Kepley on the sunflower seeds. Going to Jared Birch, and purple out of 250 as well. First one out of 5. Dan Marino on the Dream Draft refractor. Dan Marino going to Jared Birch. Mitch Voigt's red X-Fractor. Going to Andrew James. And prize prospects out of 150, green out of 99, and base auto. Anthony Ainson on the red X-Fractor plus base auto. Let's see. Anthony Ainson going to Johnny Badger. Jake Monroe, red lava. Going to Corey Pav. Ethan Hedges, True Orange, Gold Wave, and Refractor at a 499. That's a good rainbow starter there. Ethan Hedges going to Flipper on those. It's actually 2 spots here. Both going to Huskies Forever. We got Dax Kilby at a 125. Dax Kilby at Bubblegum. Base auto, yellow at a 75, and Fuchsia Reptilian out of 199. And then Huskies also had Eli Willits. Didn't go crazy, but did get 2 base autos, so we got some ink. This spot, though, is crazy. We got Billy. Going to Don Mega. Yeah, more red than orange. No supers, though. Billy Carlson crystallized out of 10, so black parallel there. Spotlights SSP, 1 base auto. Red Axis out of 5 and black Axis to 10. Crazy. And then I had to keep the True Red in the mid. We had some bigger names with low numbered autos, but True Red is always special. Cody Miller, 1 of 5, and then had a green refractor as well. So Cody Miller is going to Flipper. Good stuff, Flipper. So yeah, he's going to wrap this one up. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I wish I had a solution for you guys on some of these outages that are going on. So if it doesn't get resolved, we might have to break these tomorrow. And there's nothing I could do if people can't check out. Like, I can throw more discounts on there, but if people can't check out, then it's not going to do anything. So we might be handcuffed here. We'll see if stuff gets resolved shortly, but it seems like people are still having issues, and they're out of my control. So yeah, B-Side Nate, it sounds like there's kind of 2 things going on. AWS has had some issues, and also PayPal. So I don't know what is going on in the internet universe, but it seems like some of these companies are having issues tonight. So yeah, I sent a text to Emil and our kind of lead project guy on the developer team, and I said there's nothing on our end, so might be out of our control. So again, we'll keep an eye on it over the next, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. If people can't check out, then we'll probably just come back and do them in the morning, and hopefully they get their act together. You know, usually these things don't last very long, but I just have no clue. Like, is it going to be another 10 minutes? Or like, people have been having issues since that 10 o'clock drop happened. So it's been like 2 hours now. So I wish I had better news for you guys, but I had an absolute blast here ripping Bowman Draft. We got plenty more that we'll be ripping over the next few days. So yeah, hopefully see you again here in a little bit. If not, I'll be back ripping tomorrow. If I need to come in a little bit early, that's totally fine. We'll get all of those in.